what do you think would be the benefits of an online facility for people who stutter to communicate with each other through the web during this time of self-isolation?
No, that would be massive
really good.
for people. Yeah, that would be massive for people. Just to have for people to get an opportunity to practice speaking. Well, when we go into self-isolation, now, like I'm doing at the moment, a lot of other people are doing, there's not a lot of opportunity to work on speaking, regardless of the technique or anything. Just practicing speaking, even if it is spontaneous fluency, just getting in the rhythm of speaking more and more and more, to have that taken away from you can set you back. And I think having a platform where people can just log in whenever they want, and chances are someone will be on that other end of the video chat, where two people that stutter can talk and share experiences or encouragement, or just have a chat, just to meet new people, just to ask them about themselves, just to find out what their name, where they come from, if they have family, what they do for a living, just to keep yourself practicing speaking through this time with a person that you might not have ever met before. It's not a direct comfort zone. It's not like talking to your wife or your girlfriend or your mum or your dad or your brother or your sister. It's a small win for that individual, getting on a video call and talking with someone else or a group of people, and just having that social interaction still, even though you are isolated in your own home. I just think it will be massive for people to continue on that role, rather than it coming to a halt and we result to writing in a Facebook group too much without actually practicing speaking in live situations. Because as we know, as stutterers, we can record ourselves, we can record a video on our phone, post it to a Facebook group, excuse me. But we know that speaking experience for us weren't as much of a challenge as if it's live, like we are now.
Yeah, like a conversation.
I don't know about a lot of people. Yeah. Because with me, when I'm speaking and practicing speaking, the initial sentence is not usually the issue. It's once the conversation begins to build, that's when I find myself having to work on it and focus more and concentrate. And that's when I begin to enjoy it, because that's when I'm learning, that's when I'm practicing, that's when I'm beginning to implement things or work on different things. But even if you're not working on anything, the next level of the conversation is always the challenge, and to get through that, that's a small win.
Yeah, that's wicked. It's really good. Just to add, I sometimes feel that if I haven't kind of spoken to anyone in that day, or speaking to people like just for a short while, I do feel a difference in my speech. Even though my top level can be good and consistent as well, I still feel a drop purely because I'm speaking to less people. And yeah. in the end, it's a bit like when we're talking about the footballers. They might be expected to come back and play 2-3 games a week straight away for a month, and they're getting off the boil because they've just been messing about at home with toilet paper, kicking that about instead of kicking ball around.